very odd things, spirals. They play interesting tricks on your eyes, and because of that, they're the basis of many optical illusions and other sort of optical trickery. Have a look at this. I've got two spirals here, and I suppose to most people they look pretty well the same. Well, yes, one's tall and thin and the other's short and fat, but what's the difference apart from that? There is one very fundamental one, and you can see it if I colour them in. I'll slip a bit of card behind there and you can see. There you are. One of them is a spiral that goes all the way through, and the other is a spiral which is in two halves. And it's obvious like that, but if I take the colouring out, it's not obvious at all. There's something about the spiral that confuses the eye as it goes in towards the centre. Well, that's one form, and here's another. And what I want you to do when I show you this picture is to trace the spiral into the centre and see how many turns it takes. You ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, a few of you would have noticed that, in fact, it's not a spiral at all. It's a series of circles. Trace it with your finger up against the television screen. You'll find it doesn't go into the centre, it just looks as if it does. It's, in fact, a whole lot of rings going round and round the same point. So once again, a spiral confuses the eye. It's very tricky. And not just those static spirals like these and the ones you just saw, moving spirals are equally problematic. I'm going to turn this one on and see if I can get it spinning, and what I want you to do is to look at it for about half a minute. Right, now what I want you to do is to look at that central dot, and don't take your eyes away. And you're going to see a number of interesting things. First of all, the spiral seems to be racing in towards the centre. Of course it's not, it's just an illusion that the line is doing that. The other thing you'll notice as you stare at it is the spiral seems to get coloured edges. That's a peculiar phenomenon and it takes a lot of explaining, but it's a trick that the spiral plays on your eyes. The thing I really want you to see is what happens when we turn the spiral off. Because while you're watching that spiral apparently racing towards the centre, it's giving your brain and your eyes certain messages. So when we turn it off and you look at me, my face is going to appear to expand. It'll look as if the camera's coming in on me. I promise you it's not going to, but you will see me growing bigger in your screen. You ready? 3, 2, 1, 0. And I appear to be growing in the middle of your screen. Look at the walls or the furniture, and you'll probably see that they appear to be growing too. A very odd trick that spirals play on your eyes. In fact, all round, spirals are very peculiar things.